Hello and welcome to Greetingstar. I'm so glad you could join me today. So here's a look at the card we'll be making today. You can see that beautiful gold foiling there. And I'm going to use this glue pen to add those details, just trace around these poinsettia leaves here. And this is a Tombow glue pen. It's about a 1 millimeter thick line that you'll get by using it. And once it's dry, then you can run it through your laminating machine or your mink foiling machine. And I'm going to use some deco foil to do that, some gold deco foil. Now this glue pen is really amazing because you can use it like I'm doing here to add some gold foiling detail to your images, or you can also use it to adhere things to your projects. You can also use it in a resist technique. So for example, if you wanted to add some details to a night sky, maybe stars or maybe snowflakes, when you use either painting or watercoloring or inking, if you put that glue pen down and draw those details first, then when you go back and add the paint or the ink, then it will resist and you'll be left with a clear whatever details you drew in. So it's kind of a neat thing too. Now you can see here I'm running it through my machine twice and then waving it around a little bit to cool it down before I pull it out. It will be hot, so be careful. And once I remove this deco gold foil, you can see the beautiful effect it creates, which I just love. I just love that. It's so pretty. Now I am going to add some more details. So for the center of those poinsettias, I'm going to add some glue to each one of those little dots and also the dots that are on the berries around the card. Again, let it dry. And then this time I'm going to use a mauve color foil. And I think I got it with the mink machine when I purchased the mink machine. I don't think it's a deco foil, but you can search for it on Amazon, and I will leave links down in the bottom description area below the video so that way you can find products if you're interested in purchasing them, or if you want to try to make this card yourself. And I'll also have all the measurements for each piece of the card so that you can recreate it if you'd like to. So this foil here is a leftover piece of foil that I had, and I don't like to throw it away because you know, you can use it on other projects once you've made something with it. So I like to try to make my supplies stretch as far as I can make them go, so that might be something you'd like to do as well. And I'm just going to put these in here and close it up and run it through twice. I do have it on a setting of a 4, which is pretty high because I like to make sure that it foils well. And so then I'm going to run it through again one more time. I like to do that twice with my projects just to make sure you get a good coverage with that foil. And I did speed up the film because otherwise it goes through much slower than what you see here, and I didn't want to waste your time. So it's ready now, and when I pull this off, you can see that pretty mauve color. You can't see it that great here in the video, so be sure to take a look at the picture at the beginning of the video or at the end of the video, and you'll be able to see it much better. Now you can also see that evidently some of that glue sort of ran or something at the bottom where those sprigs are, and so you can see that. And I do go ahead and trim some of that off, and then I'm going to also also try to erase some of it with an electronic eraser, which isn't in the video. You can't see that. But since I'm going to use this as my focal point on the card, and I'm not using it as a background, I wanted to put a mat behind it. So that's another reason why I trimmed it down. Now don't throw away your scraps. You can use those on other projects, and I will link to a video here that you can see where I've done just that with some other scraps that I had. Now this is some beautiful gold paper that is from Tonic Studios. It's called Festive Lights, and it also has a red and a green color in it. And the red and the green is mirrored, and this one is a satin finish. It also has a gold mirrored in it as well, so it's a great little paper pack to have for Christmas. Now in the center of this strap of this paper here is a holographic tape that I got from Dollar Tree, but I'll link to something on Amazon that's similar down below. And this paper here, all of the other paper comes from a paper collection from Echo Park called Here Comes Santa Claus. And that also will be linked down below. Now, you could just leave this just like this with that red mat behind the focal image here. But I wanted to add another layer of shimmer. So I'm using this gold vellum, and this is by Paper Junkie, and that's also down below. So I'm going to just adhere it here, and then I'm going to use my trimmer to cut it and trim it. And you know what? I didn't take the time to measure. I just went ahead and eyeballed it, which is sometimes what I do when I'm making cards. I'm sure you do the same, especially if you're in a hurry. I seem to always be in a hurry. But anyway, it turned out really well. I just put about 1/8 of an inch border all the way around, and you can see just a sliver of that red peek out from behind, and that looks really nice. I really like that 3-layered. Sometimes double matting really adds special detail to your card. And then I'm just going to use that same gold paper. I cut a little tag. I just cut that with my scissors to create that fishtail. And then I use the Be Merry and Bright sticker from the collection kit. So that's the card for today. You can see that beautiful mauve foil there in the top right center of that poinsettia. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And I also hope you give this card a try. So Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much.